Summoning Dance by Agalius_Ace. Read by AJ Morningstar / Supernova Podfics. Guest starring Altair Morningstar. Summary. A crisis strikes and the Justice League scrambles to decipher the summoning portal that brought the being to their Earth. When all options are lost, Jason Todd, the Red Hood, formerly dead but currently alive, steps in to save the day. But the cost? Alfred's cookies, an ocean breeze scented candles, and his dignity. In other words, Danny Fenton is a little shit who told dead Jason the only way to summon him was a very particular summoning dance. A colorful range of vigilantes and superheroes surrounded a circle of bloodied and mangled cultists in a crumbling warehouse. A bang sounded out, sending many jumping into practice poses until the culprit was revealed to be a window blown open by the howling winds. So, started the Flash. We found where it began. It seems like a cult summoned something, but I don't recognize the language, but it seems vaguely Latin, maybe an ancient offshoot.
The murmurs of speculation were stopped abruptly when John Constantine appeared in the crowd, shoving and grumbling. Move, move, let me see what these idiots let loose on us. The ever-smoking man huffed and puffed, chanted and recited before throwing his hands up and facing the colorful flock. We have good news and bad news, and more good news. Good news is I can somewhat decipher bastardization of languages. Bad news, I have no clue how to stop this. But good for us, at least we should die a quick death. Can't we do anything? Superman frowned. Summon something else. Trap whatever this thing is. Not a chance, mate. I reckon the only thing strong enough to even land a hit on this bastard is the Ghost King himself. And unfortunately for us, lucky bastards, his summoning mysteriously stopped working a few years back. Our only course of action is to go home and hug our loved ones or drown ourselves in liquor, top shelf liquor, as the apocalypse devours us all. The man flicked the his cigarette on the ground before lighting a new one.
Zatanna, Captain Marvel, do you agree? Diana asked with a frown. The two magic users needn't reply. Their pale, grim faces told their answer.
Superman persisted. Batman, is there anything we can do to make it so we can touch it? We might stand a chance if we didn't just punch air. The hero shook his head with a grunt. It'd take me weeks to come up with something like that. If we had it contained sooner, but that's not feasible. Batman opened his wrist computer, stepping away and started typing furiously. Frown only emphasizing the bad news.
A doom lay heavy on the heroes. It felt as though the blindly bright colors on their suits should be as muted and black as Batman's. A thud rang through the warehouse as a body dropped in front of the crowd. A red helmet with beady, wide eyes stared down the wary heroes.
Hood, report. Batman gruffed as a few weapons were pulled. Red Hood rubbed back of his head nervously. It's looking bad out there, as you know, but I might have a way to get a hold of the Ghost King. That's as likely as a monkey taking over my position, Constantine snared. Snarked.
The Flash frowned. Why would a Gotham crime lord know how to summon a Ghost King? Both wide-eyed men exchanged a look. Batman shifted slightly, and Red Hood's whole body language just smirked. The Batman sighed, not unlike a tired father.
Great question, Harry. See, when a clown beats a kid to death, they tend to die, and when one dies, they become the subject of the Ghost King. Now, in the rare shady happenstance that someone dead is resurrected, they forget what the afterlife is like. Formerly dead person, the dead and firmly dead, speaketh no secrets. You understand. But when a formerly dead person happens to nearly die over and over, they tend to remember some things. Needless to say, me and the idiot you call Ghost King go way back. Batman pinched the bridge of his nose before snipping. What do you need, Hood? Some green chalk, ocean breeze scented candles, and a plate of Agent A's cookies, and for everything to leave. Batman grunted and started typing in his first computer. The others are on their way. T minus 5. T minus T minute
T minus 5. You got that right.
urgently urgency on everyone leaving. So very urgent. Well, drawled. If Batman was Bruce in the moment, he would be rolling his eyes. They will stay if the ritual summons go wrong. Summons the wrong thing, backup is necessary. No! Hood whined like a petulant child. I won't talk to you if you do. You already don't talk to me. I'll blow up the Batmobile. Wait, I did that last week. I'll stick Alfred on you for that bruised rib you're hiding. He knows, Red Robin. Shit. Well, what if I say pretty please with pickles on, with sprinkles on top?
Another voice whined from beside Batman. Hey, that's my saying. Both of Hood's hands rose in an explicit gesture as Nightwing stuck his tongue out. The black and blue vigilante held his hand open to Bruce. The black glove powdered green chalk. Once the cowled man took it, the vigilante bounced over to the crime lord and wrapped his whole body around him. A choked noise rang out from the crowd as the vigilante opened his mouth to sing, I've always wanted a brother. I've always wanted a brother just like you.
Get the fuck off me! You puckered little asshole! Red Hood screamed as he started thrashing to escape the hug. If you don't let go, God help me, I will have one less brother. And stop singing that infernal fucking song.
Eerie laughter surrounded the gaggle of heroes, sending goosebumps up their spines. Two small bodies dropped from the rafters and quickly found spots on Batman. One, dressed in all black with a chilling, threaded mouth, perched themselves on dark shoulders, while a red and black suited child disappeared under his cape. His hands mysteriously had a plate of cookies and three different brands of ocean breeze candles resting in it now. Oddly enough, one of the candles was a bright red duck, although the tag around its neck had a picture of an ocean, and as supers could see, the word ocean breeze.
Boys, Batman Court
Kurt
Call froze the pair. Hood managed to throw Nightwing across the room, although the latter landed on his face,
on his feet.
And the crackle before skipping over to the far less terrifying Batman. Two teens, one adult, using him as a jungle gym, made the imposing figure a little less looming on a little more tired dad. Hood, Batman held the collection minute, minutely closely to Red Hood. The crime lord growled, growled before snatching them. This is going to be so fucking embarrassing. Fucking brothers. Stop. Stop. Stupid fucking ghost kings. He snarled. He snarled under his breath aggressively, setting down candles, drawing chalk lines, conveniently the cultist's blood left a large enough space for the chalk circle to to be drawn uninterrupted. Hood raised his voice, glowering at the crowd through his helmet. If a word of this leaves the room, I will murder everyone who's ever met me and
Met you.
And kidnap your fucking pets. Understood?
A mix of confused and fearful nods bobbed in the crowd before Red Hood stormed over the circle and sighed.
He clapped once, then again. His foot stomped twice. His tight voice monotone due to the voice modulators sang. Is this real life? Is this just fantasy?
The Flash, getting close to Green Lantern, whispered, "Is he singing Bohemian Rhapsody?" The crime lord seemed to be doing the hokey pokey, sticking one foot in and taking it out, then his hand.
Yes. The man breathed. It seems to be.
It's for you.
Mama just killed a man. Put a gun to his head. Pulled my trigger, and now he's dead. Hood was doing something between a Macarena and miming shooting himself.
Nightwing stared at the gate. The silent laughter shook his body. The circle was glowing a faint green.
I see the silhouette of a man. Scaramouche. Will you do the Fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning. Very, very frightening. Galileo.
Red Robin had his camera pointed at his older brother. As his older brother began doing the chicken dance, the summoning circle swirled a sickening acidic green as an outline of a person feared.
Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? Any remaining dignity was lost as Red Hood started to working. Laughter would have rang out of the glowing if a glowing monstrous figure hadn't rose from the depths of hell and wasn't floating menacingly.
No, we will not let you go. The words were barely audible over static and the screams of lost soul. You were forever mine, little one. Fuck
off, asshole. Red Hood crossed his arms, pretending like he wasn't going to shoot someone's grandma to get respect again.
The being's laugh boomed like thunder, but its figure twisted and pulled and condensed into the body of a teen. Said teen's body shuddered painfully once before it curled up and shook. It was a long moment before anyone realized the breathy laughter was the being's. "I cannot believe you fell for that." More giggles escaped as a green blush painted the being's cheeks. "Big tough guy like you doing a prank summoning dance."
Red Hood growled before throwing an ocean breeze scented candle at the being. "You asshole! You told me that was the only way anyone could summon you."
"I lied," it cackled as it floated jerkily. "All you had to do was say my name 3 times, but it's so much funnier and just as effective."
Can I kill something that's already dead? Hood mused, mused, pulling out a gun. Doesn't hurt to try, I suppose. Come here,
Blasted.
you flaccid dick.
Being screeched once before flying behind Batman. Save me, oh great Bat Dad!
Under the cowl, Bruce was frozen, but on the outside, he merely looked exasperated. Boys, enough. World is ending, remember? I'm going to kidnap Cujo. Jason waved a finger at the being before straightening. Unfortunately, we need all-powerful, mighty Ghost King's help.
Oh, really? The being drawled. What do I get in return? Your soul again? Oh, wave of tension rolled through the heroes, many laying their hands on their weapons.
No, you can have a plate of my grandfather's cookies.
The being lit up, quite literally began glowing at that. Really? You talked nonstop about them, although...
What else do you want, Pipsqueak?
I want a hug from the fabled Bat Dad. Tension rolled through the heroes again. In no universe would Batman hug anyone.
Batman merely nodded and stated, after you can see Hood's baby photos as well.
Deal. The being zipped around with glee. Oh, introductions. I'm Danny Phantom, the Ghost King. I see a few familiar faces in the crowd, although I'm surprised that sad trenchcoat man is willing to show his face in my presence after all the paperwork he had me do.
Apologies, Your Majesty. Constantine bowed humbly, a cigarette unlit and hanging limply from his lips.
Danny waved him off. No grudge kept, especially not towards, what was it? I believe you said a monkey?
This is correct, Your Majesty. Red Hood piped up. He did say a monkey would take over his position before I could summon you. If I could summon you. Although he already reminds me of a monkey. If I do say myself.
Agreed, the Ghost King smiled with too many teeth. He turned to face Batman. So, Batman, what's the sitch? Bat Dad, what's the sitch?
A being was summoned approximately 5 hours ago, and began wreaking havoc on Earth. None of our weapons can touch it.
Sounds like it could be one of mine. Be back in a jiffy, Danny shouted as he flew through the wall. Silence reigned for a few moments, at least until a cricket chirped. The wind died down and the clouds faded away. All clear, Danny chirped as he popped into existence in front of the heroes.
Superman screamed before clutching his chest. Where did you come from? Where did you even come from?
Amity Park, Illinois. You?
In the situation handled, Batman swiped a few things on his first computer.
Like a door. Nothing more to handle except the cleanup.
Is the assailant contained?
The teen patted a thermos clip to his hip. Yup, having a nice soupy time out. The hero gave one curt nod before sulking away to talk on his comms. Red Hood, meanwhile, had been creeping up behind the Ghost King and launched himself at the teen's back. Danny floated to the side while Hood was seized by gravity and pulled to the ground, landing on his rear. Danny cackled. Good thing your ass cushioned your suit's fall. It'd be a shame if your hood blew up and painted us all red.
Danny, Hood said quietly.
Yes, Danny drawled, smirking.
You should run.
The ghost cackled again. Why run when I can fly? Plus, your family would be oh so sad if they couldn't hear about your time in the ghost zone. I seem to remember someone going on and on about how B is such a wonderful...
La 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 la. Hood yelled over Danny. I can't hear you over the sound of me bribing you with cookies.
Ooh, cookies! The gathered heroes exchanged looks as the badness brewed, plus a ghost, wandered out. Did someone slip acid into the communal coffee pot? I think we should go with that, murmured Flash, knowing full well he doesn't drink the coffee. I don't want my cat to disappear. The sounds of agreement filled the warehouse.